Hello, my name's Sarita and I'm speaking to you today from Soulhenge, and I'm here to help you understand the truth about who you are. Now, what I wanted to share with you today was a really quick and easy way to elevate your vibration and bring you more into self-love. And loving oneself is just so intrinsically important. And obviously you know we've all heard every spiritual enlightened being telling us to love ourselves, and we have to go within and love ourselves first. And this is not some weird, like hippie concept. This is a fundamental truth about who you are. You are love. You are a piece of God, source consciousness, expressing itself, and therefore you are love. There is nothing else that you are. And the thing is that as we're walking around in this sort of third dimensional reality, we can't really elevate our vibration or help ourselves or assist others in elevating their vibration. And after all, we're all one thing, we're one species, one humanity. If we can't come into that deep acknowledgement that we deserve love and that we are love. And this is a hard one for us. We all find it hard to love ourselves. But at the end of the day, it all comes back to this, because this is where true awareness and enlightenment begins. It begins in your heart, loving yourself. So what I wanted to share with you today was this really easy thing and a good tip that I learned. And I can't even remember where I learned it, but basically, what science has discovered, or psychologists, or I don't know, people who are mapping brains, is that when you can accept a compliment for 20 seconds, it literally rewires the connections in your brain. And this is a really interesting thing, because I've been talking to people about compliments, and I've been working on compliments, receiving compliments myself and giving them out since I was about 20. And there's a real common way of being that I have noticed amongst humans, and that is that most people are ready and willing and easily accept criticism into their energetic field and mental and emotional field. I'm not saying it feels good, but when we are criticized, we accept it immediately, and obviously it can cause profound hurt. But when someone is willing or does compliment us, or we compliment someone else, they find it really hard to accept the compliment. And most people, and I'm sure you've seen this, will go, oh, no, that's not true, whatever you're saying to someone, people find it really hard to accept compliments. And the really interesting thing about this is your subconscious immediately accepts things into it that are familiar. So what this is telling us about the state of humanity is that most of our subconscious programs are critical. And that's why we we easily allow criticism in, and we don't allow compliments in. And so you can change your subconscious programs by allowing the compliments in and allowing those to become the new familiar state of being. So what you would do is every time someone gave you a compliment, no matter how uncomfortable it felt in the beginning, you would accept it and acknowledge it and allow it to land mentally, emotionally, and energetically into your body. So for example, if somebody said to me, I love your meditations, then I would go, wow, thank you very much. I've actually worked really hard at them, and yeah, I love teaching meditation too. Thank you for my compliment. Thank you for the compliment. And so I'm allowing it to land, and I'm acknowledging it verbally, and I'm acknowledging them for giving me the compliment. Because what happens as well is, if you refused a compliment from someone, essentially you're just shooting back rejection to the person who's just complimented you. So what you're doing is you're giving back criticism, and you're reinforcing the subconscious programs of criticism, which we all really need to get out of if we are going to elevate our vibration as a species and come into an enlightened, happier way of being. So another thing that you can do besides allowing the compliments to land into your brain, body and emotions for 20 seconds is you can begin to practice giving compliments. And in the beginning, if you're a shy person or something, or you're not used to doing it, you might just want to do this in your head, see somebody and send them a compliment in your head going, wow, you look beautiful this evening, or oh, your dog's really well behaved. I don't know, whatever the compliment might be, you could practice doing them in your head. And once you get brave, you could start giving compliments. And it's another practice as well. But the more you give compliments, the more you're elevating your vibration and putting out a frequency, again, of gratitude and communion and acknowledgement. And obviously, we're vibrational beings, and every frequency that we emit is going to come back as a vibrational match. So if you begin to give out compliments, you're going to find yourself receiving compliments. And it is a practice, but it is so worthwhile changing your subconscious programs, because you can sit and do all of this meditation and try and remove all your past and all the things that we try and do to feel better, but really we need to practice using these vibrations in our everyday lives. And not only do we need to practice doing them, we need to help others and show others how to do it too, because we are all one species, and at the end of the day, in order to achieve full enlightenment, we need to do it together. We need to pull each other up and do it for all of us and the planet together. We can't leave anyone behind, because that's a low vibrational frequency. So there you go. That's a practical top tip for loving yourself and elevating your vibration, and have fun with it. Thanks for listening.